Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. And I was talking about the problems that we have and how they are one way to correct them. And uh, when you have leadership, it's much easier. And that's why I said that now, in the way of timing, it's good because we've seen how bad things are. We've known a better way with President Trump. And if he was in office, he could make other changes that he wasn't able to make before. And just want to touch on some of that. And one thing is the military. Uh, we we don't know as American citizens how bad our military is because we're not in the military. But you can read what it is they've been doing, and that will tell you somewhat how bad it is. And I mean, I'm talking about um, sex changes in the military. Let's see, leaving billions of dollars of arms in Afghanistan, leaving American citizens in Afghanistan. Yeah, I mean, the military pulling out before any of this other stuff is done. This is not military thinking. So, in other words, the military is messed up. And it is the leadership in the military. You know, I only spent a year and a half in the Marines in Vietnam, 5 months of training and 13 months of combat, and living in the jungle. And that's my only experience. One thing that I learned was there are people in the military, because military thinking is different. It's I compare it to someone in a company, corporate, in the corporate world. To get up the corporate ladder, you have to do as you're told, do things right, and that's the number one thing. Put that above your family, put it above everything. That's kind of like the military. You notice the military takes care of their families, but you have to put the military ahead of your family. That's why you find many more patriot people coming out of the military. Um, the thing is, Obama got rid of a lot of good people, getting them to retire, putting them under pressure, doing stuff, trying to tell them to do stupid things that they weren't going to do, and they would rather retire and get out of the mess. And where I think Trump uh, could do good now is once you've retired, I've pretty much retired, but that doesn't mean that I won't do what I have to do. And I think you can find a lot of good retired generals and tell them, hey, we just need you until the next presidential election. And then they will come in and they can straighten up the military fast. The American military it could be straightened quickly if it has the proper leadership. And I'm not saying that Trump could be the leadership, but he could get the people in the positions. Like I say, they've retired already. Get them back in, and they'll get in and they'll fix this kind of stuff. They had get this stuff done, or they're going to get thrown out of the military. This kind of crap. Uh, this is stuff that they can get corrected instantly. The military is a bunch of wusses. They're not strong as they used to be. And the reason I say that is because you told me to leave all this warfare armament and ammunition and equipment. You told me to leave it. There's no way I'm going to leave it. I would destroy it before I'm going to leave it. So, in other words, these people weren't that smart. What they're doing is they're under taking political orders and this type of stuff. And they're not looking at the country first. Military people, when I saw them in there, I told them, I said, you better stay in the military. You get out of the military, you won't make it because you just don't have what it takes. I give them hell. I mean, I came in the military to do my job, and then I wanted out. Those people had to make it a career because their mindset. So, and those are the people that will put the country ahead of whatever kind of bull is going on that they need to get corrected. And now I admire those people. At the time, I didn't. I thought they were idiots, But like I say, their mindset could not understand what being an American was all about because they were so patriotic and they know what the military is about and they wanted to learn it more and more. Those are the ones that went up the ladder in rank and learned leadership. But you have to be in the military to make it work. They can't come out of the military and do their leadership because the military, you have to do it. Out in the world, you don't have to. You have to figure out how to do it. Now they've been trained political kind of stuff. Well, you got to talk nice to these people. Bullshit. You don't talk nice to them. We got stuff to do. And then you do it. And nice is one of the things I didn't see any of when I was in the military. But then again, we were at war. We were really kicking butt. And these people now are thinking political kind of stuff. Keep the politics out of the military. And you get the right leadership in there, they can do it. Okay, and the other thing is the bureaucrats. Bureaucrats, they're going to have to go. What? You think you need the bureaucrats? You don't need the bureaucrats. The bureaucrats just do as they're told. They're sitting back. New leadership comes in. They just change whatever they're going to do. They don't have any patriotic mindset. They can't say, no, this is wrong. They're all politicalized. So then they just going along with whatever they're told. They don't think. And you get into the system, they just kind of go along. That's why you've seen the CIA go to hell, the FBI go to hell. They can't investigate. They can't do what they're supposed to do. They've got way too political. And who is telling them what to do is the Congress. I don't think the president does, maybe. But I know congressmen and senators, they've got a lot to do on what they're going to investigate, what they're not going to. That's why you saw Hillary getting away with so much stuff. Everybody's got so many damn skeletons in their closet. Okay, I know what's in your closet. And then so now you want to say something about me? What's in my closet? Don't forget, I know what's in your closet. This is the way they do business. And that's why I'm saying the way to stop it is to get them all out. And so in other words, you don't change the name, like Homeland Security, and then take the corrupt people that are in the CIA and FBI and move them over there and think you're going to be doing any good. No. These people have to have a clean slate to work on, and limit how many skeletons. We all have skeletons in our closets, but limit on how many. And these are things that need to be taken care of. And this is something that, this is why I said we need to go back to the basics on the Constitution. And then, like I say, get rid of all the treaties, get rid of all this stuff, and then make one-page documents that they vote on. And they're sitting on, voting on, okay, this is such and such document. And then you can read it and you can say, is it a good idea or not? And then vote on it. And that's what I'm saying. But you have to have people that are moral, that can do this stuff. And then if they understand the Constitution and they're moral, they can make the right decisions. If they're focused on money, bettering their life instead of bettering the country, you got a problem. And those people need to be out, and they need to be taken care of. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.